I hope you're well and having a really lovely day today. So welcome to my first favourites, I almost said 2015 then, my first favourites video of 2016. I don't actually think I've done a favourites video in a while, so we'll see how many I get through this year. Some months go by where I just don't really try very many new things or have anything exciting to show you, but January I do have a good mixture of things to show you, so I thought I'd do a favourites video to kick the year off. January has been a kind of up and down month for me. I was very ill for about 9 days of January. You might have seen if you follow me on Twitter because I was moaning a lot, but I had never been so ill in my entire life. I kind of had a stomach virus mixed in with a chest infection, mixed in with a very sore throat. I didn't eat for about 9 days and I lived to eat, so that was very difficult. I lost about 9 pounds very quickly. I was like throwing up every day. It was awful. So that really did kind of put a massive downer on my month, and that came on about 2 days after I got back from Disneyland Paris. So obviously I went to Disneyland Paris in January and I had an incredible time. I went with Steffi and Dave from Crispy S'more. So we went to Disneyland Paris together to catch the end of the Christmas season, which was very lovely and it was great fun, and I just had an amazing magical time and I can't wait to share the vlogs with you when we get to them. It was just so special and I got to see my friends Ray and meet some new friends. I've been to Disneyland Paris 4 times now and it's definitely up there as the best, if not joint best trip out of my 4. It was magical and so fun. This month I also hit 2 YouTube milestones, which was very special and means the absolute world to me. I cannot say thank you enough to you for watching this video, and if you're a subscriber or you comment or you follow me on anything. On the 25th of January this month I hit 12,000 subscribers, so somehow 2,000 people found my channel and clicked the subscribe button in a month, which is completely mind-blowing and crazy because that's a lot of people. And I also passed 1 million views on my YouTube channel, which again is very scary. Amazing, and again thank you so much because I know everyone says it, but it just means everything. So now let's get on with my January favourites. Now I only have 2 different beauty favourites to show you, and it's actually makeup by Fleur from Fleur de Force. Fleur is actually one of my most favourite YouTubers, probably my favourite beauty YouTuber. I just think she is so genuine. I just really love her YouTube channel and love watching her vlogs, and she recently launched her own beauty range. I was actually invited to the launch, which was so exciting because I've loved Fleur for so long and she's actually probably one of the first YouTubers I ever watched and found, so to be invited to her makeup launch was so exciting. And I got to meet Fleur and Mike, who was also lovely. I'm actually completely obsessed with 2 of the products I was given at the launch. The first one being the eyeshadow quad in Lunar Rose, which is actually what I've got on my eyes today, and the second one is the lip gloss that I'm wearing today, which is Little Star. So this is the eyeshadow quad. So this is the Lunar Rose quad. There is another one which I think is maybe more brown based, I can't remember, but I'm obsessed with this. I use every one of the shades, they all go together lovely. I want to say it's $7.99, but the quality is genuinely really good. And then there is the lip gloss, which I love, which is Little Star, which is kind of, I guess, a nudie pink shade, and it comes with the doe foot applicator. Ooh. I hope she expands it because it's really, really good quality. It's affordable. I think the lip glosses are like $6.99, and I'll link where you can check it out below in the description box for you. My next favourite is something that I am obsessed with, and it's something I got for Christmas from my auntie and uncle. You might have seen it if you watched my what I got for Christmas video, and it is this dressing gown, and oh, it's like the best thing I've ever owned. It's from Marks and Spencer's. It's quite pricey. I think it's about £40 for a dressing gown, which is way more than I would probably ever spend on a dressing gown. It was a gift though, but if I could find a 20% off code, I would buy it for myself because it's incredible. This is the softest thing I've ever felt, and I've basically been living in it. I'm very much a PJs at home person. If I don't need to go anywhere, I'm pretty much living in at least pyjama bottoms, if not the full works. So soft and cozy and just the nicest thing in the world. If you have an M&S near you and you see it, go and stroke it because it's so soft, and then you will definitely want it. When I was in Disneyland Paris this month, I didn't actually buy enough to warrant a haul video. My favourite purchase, and kind of the one that's worth showing, is this hat. It was quite cold in January and I definitely needed something to keep my head warm, and as soon as I bought this and started wearing it, it vastly improved my body temperature levels. I felt so much warmer. I think it was about 20 euros. I'm not going to put it on because my hair is bad enough as it is, but there's pictures of me wearing it on Instagram. But I absolutely love it, and they were selling it in pretty much every shop that does ears and hats. I have one TV favourite to talk about this month, Making a Murderer series on Netflix, and it's kind of been very hyped on Twitter and on the internet and everything lately, so I jumped on the bandwagon. And to be fair, I really do like things like this. I like crime, thriller, psychological kind of things. It's about a man called Stephen Avery who lives in America, and basically he was sent to prison in the 80s for a crime that he did not commit, and he spent about 18 years in prison for it, and then it was found out that he didn't do it, and then he goes back to prison again, and it's about the evidence and the trial. It really gets you thinking, and it's quite scary in the way that the trial was conducted with the evidence they had, and it's just really interesting. I think it's about 10 episodes long. It's a very good watch though. If you like things like that, you'll definitely enjoy it, and I hope they do season 2. My last January favourite is something I actually bought myself, and it is the Disney book, and this is something you 100,000,000% need if you're a Disney fan. Every Disney fan needs this in their life. I got it off Amazon for around £9, and there will be a link in that box down there for you to go and check it out because it's incredible. It talks you through Disney's history. Just a stunning book as well. For example, this is the Big Hero 6 page, Lilo and Stitch, The Princess in the Tower, which is Tangled. There's just so many amazing... Oh, Lion King. The Lion King page is stunning. There's so much stunning visual imagery in here, as well as so much incredible information, and I love the timeline at the beginning, which shows you kind of Disney through the decades and how it came to be where it is now. But if you're a Disney fan, you need to pick this up for yourself because it's an incredible book, and I'm so glad I've got it, and I will treasure it forever. Definitely click the link in the description box and get yourself one of these if you do not own it already. Oh my goodness, I completely forgot my biggest favourite of the month. I can't believe it. I didn't write it down. It was in like mentally stored in my head. I have one really big favourite, and it is Star Wars. Where have I been? Why did nobody force me to watch Star Wars before? I have been on Star Tours in both Paris and Orlando, sat there not having a clue really what's going on. I mean, I knew the basics of that there was a Leia, a Luke. I knew that Darth Vader was Luke's father. I had very minimal knowledge of Star Wars. Star Wars is becoming a huge part of Disney and a huge part of Disney theme parks. In Orlando, about a quarter of Hollywood studios, if not more, is becoming Star Wars land, and its presence in the theme parks is really building, and to be honest, I was starting to feel quite left out. Then the new film came out, Star Wars The Force Awakens, and every single person on the planet was talking about it, and again, I did not like that. So I thought it's time I watch Star Wars and get involved, and I was thinking, yeah, I'm not going to enjoy it, I'm not going to like it, I don't really like aliens, I don't like science fiction. So I watched episodes 4, 5 and 6, and I just instantly became obsessed. Then I went to see the new film, The Force Awakens, and what a film that is. If you've seen it, you know how good it is. If you haven't, go and see it. I went with my brother, who had never seen a Star Wars film in his life, and he really enjoyed it and he understood it. So you don't need to have seen any of the previous films to understand it, but it will help you a little bit. But it's just, what a great film. I laughed, I almost cried, I was shocked, I was happy. Brilliant film. So that's actually my biggest favourite of the month, is Star Wars, because it's something I never ever thought I would enjoy or be a part of, but now I'm just so excited for the next film and so sad it's like a year and a half away. So that is the end of my January 2016 favourites. I hope you've enjoyed my kind of random selection of things this month. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a really lovely day, and I will see you on Tuesday with my next Disney World vlog.